Hi guys, so today I want to create like a Halloweeny inspired kind of spooky eyeshadow look. I don't completely know what I want to do, to be honest, but I have a couple of shades that I know I want to use. Some of them are from the On Top of the World palette from Cleonut that I'm currently testing, and this is my last day trying it out. And then the matte shades will be from the Lindt and Blend Bunny palette because I'm currently working on No Pen Left Behind in this palette. So I think that's kind of gonna be my two main products that I'm gonna be using, and we're gonna create a full look. I want to film like at least 4 videos before Halloween to kind of give you inspiration on what you could wear and do for like any celebrations or parties that you're gonna be part of. But without further ado, let me just get right into the look. I would really appreciate if you could like this video, comment down below what's like your favorite costume that you like to dress up as for Halloween, and if you have an idea of what I should do next, like for my next Get Ready With Me, definitely write your suggestions down below. It can be inspired by movie, a costume, a theme, a color story that you would like me to use, literally whatever you feel like I should try. I'm using the Catrice Insta Bright Serum Concealer in the shade 001N as a primer because I want to make sure that the lid will be like even color. I want to make it really nice, and I'm probably gonna do my foundation and everything first before the eyes because I think I'm gonna also draw a bit on my under eye area, so I don't want to, I want to make sure that everything will be even. And yeah, I can't really like do my makeup and then draw foundation around it. That's a bit problematic. I've tried it a couple times because I'm always stupid and want to do my foundation first, but sometimes you just have to do it first. So let me actually get my primer, and I think I'm gonna do like the top lid first and then decide what I want to do on the lower lid, and in the meantime the primer and everything will set. So for primer, I'm gonna be using a product that I want to finish up this year. I'm already like around here, so I have bigger half left, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use it, but this is the Catrice Aqua Splash Grip Primer, because I actually had different, like a very basic makeup look on today for school. It was just like a cool tone green look, because I'm panning a lot of green shades, and I had to take my makeup off, and I took just like my eye makeup, but obviously like in that process you sometimes touch your like the rest of your face, and I do feel like my cheeks and stuff are a little bit drier after like the cleansing process. So this is gonna be a nice kind of reset. I'm gonna let this absorb, and I'm gonna start working on the top lid. So I want to do a little bit more of like a swoopy linery type of look. Let me actually get the right brush for it. I never can find like the smallest brushes because obviously they're really tiny, so they kind of get shielded by the big brushes. But I'm gonna use the Blend Bunny and Lindt palette, and I want to start with the shade Throwback. Is it? Yeah, Throwback. This one is like the darkest shade. Then I definitely want to use this white, and then I think I'm gonna blend the black into like with the shade Nail Day, and then into this. I think those are gonna be my main 3 shades that I want to kind of focus on. So I'm dipping this really small Refer 34 brush into the black shade. I don't actually know if it's black or if it's like aubergine, but it doesn't really matter. And we're gonna do, I'm gonna do kind of a swoopy thing right here. And then I think I also want to do a little swoop here. Like that. I haven't done these more like fun artistic looks in a while, and I just miss it, you know. So let me take, I'm gonna take this pencil brush from Glaminatrix, it's the EO4, and I'm gonna dip into the shade Nail Day. And to be honest, I don't really know what I'm gonna be like. I know roughly what the look is supposed to look like, but I don't actually know all the details of this look. It's just kind of whatever's gonna work for me, I guess. And I'm gonna kind of go around this and just kind of blend it out with this light blue-green. Kind of like a smoky effect, like, I don't know how else to really describe it. Kind of like a smoky effect. That's all the description you need for this. I think I'm gonna do these like outer parts with this tealy shade, and then the inner parts, like the one that are like towards the center of the lid. I might actually use the shade Weird Earrings, this pinky one. Let me try it, see how dark this is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use it. It's not too dark. I'm just kind of going around that black part, just like very softly, and then I'm gonna take another shade, another brush with the white and just kind of like blend it all together. Yeah, I think this is working. So now I want to take like a smaller fluffy brush. I think I'm gonna take this little 215 shading brush, and I'm just gonna get into the white called 23, and I'm just gonna use it in the center, kind of blending it into the previous shades. And I think I'm gonna kind of go back and forth with the white and the colorful shades, just to like really make sure that it's gonna blend together. Okay, now I'm obviously gonna finish up the other eye off camera, but I'm gonna start with my foundation and do the lower part, and then we'll get a little bit of break so that I can match these two parts, match these two eyes. So I'm gonna use the Peri Peri Mode Fit Cushion Cover Foundation in the shade 0 to 21 Yellow Base Ivory Fit. I have been really enjoying wearing this one. Like, it's just a really good cushion foundation that works really nicely for me. So I'm gonna use that all over my face. It might be a little bit lighter for me, but I'm obviously doing like a lighter pastel look, so I don't think it's gonna be that much of a problem. Yeah, for these like lighter looks, I don't mind that it's a little bit lighter than my normal shade. And I mean, I'm getting paler every single day because I don't get enough sun exposure, obviously, and it's kind of been pretty murky and rainy outside. So okay, now I'm gonna use concealer, which is the Maybelline Superstay concealer in the shade number 10, so that we can get into the eye look. And for this, I always use my fingers. I don't know, I feel like concealer just applies and looks better when I use it with my fingers. Oh my gosh, the foundation is so good. I just genuinely cannot believe how good this one is. It's my favorite foundation I've ever tried. And it looks so skin-like and just so good, but still gives you like a lot of coverage. Well, not like a crazy amount of coverage, like it's definitely not full coverage, but it's a really good medium coverage. It just feels so good. But now let me do the same thing on the, not the same thing, but kind of like continuing with the theme. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, like this. I genuinely have no clue how I'm gonna match it to the other eye. But that is a future me problem, not a current me problem. So I'm gonna do the light bluish green here, because that's kind of like the inside, right? So no, wait, I'm supposed to do this on the outside. I'm stupid. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna, the pink is more pigmented, so it's definitely gonna show up more. And it's definitely gonna be able to like work over the bluey green. So now I'm gonna use the pinky shade, and I'm gonna go over that again with the white. Blend it all out. Okay, so I think this is like the matte portion of this look, and then I'm gonna use some of the shimmers. So from the On Top of the World collection, I will use the shade Over the Moon as my face highlighter, so that can wait. I'm gonna use Cloud 9 in the inner corner, and then I think I also have the shade Walking on Air that I haven't used from this palette. So I'm gonna first start with the shade Walking on Air, and I'm gonna use it, I think, in the center. So let me just use a little bit on my lid, and I just wanna use it in the center where we've applied the white shade. Just kind of wanna have this. It's like a little sparkle. These ones are so magical. Like, I've already tried all the other shades, and I'm sorry, this palette is the most magical thing that has ever been created. And I truly believe that if you like sparkly shimmery shades, you should buy it. And then we're gonna get into Cloud 9, and I'm gonna use that on a small brush in the inner corner. Oh, this is so pretty. This is genuinely so cute and so pretty. So let me actually do the same thing on the other eye so that they match. So this is the eye makeup kind of done. It's kind of like witchy spell, like, you know, like the little foam, not foam, how is it called, like when you have like a witchy spell thingy. I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, I thought that that could be fun. Maybe I could do like a little, I don't know, should I add something to it? Because I really like how it looks like right now, and I usually don't get this like precision and blend, but since obviously Blend Bunny, like I can always count on their mattes, and the shimmer looks so good. Like, I don't know if it actually translates on camera, but this is so sparkly and magical. It genuinely looks very, very witchy. Now, what am I gonna do for blush? I think I'm just gonna use my Project Pan blush because, you know, I want to use it up. So that's gonna be the Revolution Fast Base Blush in the shade Peach. Should I do eyelashes, or am I just gonna do like a regular mascara? Because I could technically apply lashes. I do have at least one pair here that I think I could use, but the thing is I don't like to wear lashes and I never know how to apply them. I'm horrible at applying lashes. Like, genuinely, that's the thing I struggle the most with when it comes to makeup. That's why you never see me with false lashes, because I'm just horrible at applying them. Should I try it? Do I really want to? I'm gonna use this white pencil in my waterline. This is the Salmone gel liner from Odin's Eye in the shade 11. And it's another product I'm trying to pen, and I only have this little noob. So there's a good chance I'm gonna be able to pen it within like a month or two. If that really depends on how often I'm gonna wear this like white pencil. But since we're getting into winter and I love doing my like blue looks with white inner corner and white waterline, I think it's safe to say that I'm probably gonna use it a lot. Okay, yeah, that looks so pretty. So the lashes, I'm gonna try that, which means I'm gonna actually take my mirror and put it closer. Like, I have one mirror that's on the ground that I have positioned so that I can see what I'm filming. I'm gonna have to have it closer to me because I don't actually, wait, maybe the other side. Sorry, but I just need to see my lash line. I still can't see very well, but it's the best that I can do. I have this Kiss the New Natural Effortless Minimalist Look lashes. This is like the half lash in the shade Glowy, in the version Glowy Skin, I guess. That's how it's called. I've never tried these. I just bought them multiple months ago. Sorry. Like really, really long time ago. And I never actually tried them. There is a bit of a glue with this pair, but I never trust these types of glue. So I'm just gonna use my regular... Well, do I have my... Let me check. Oh yeah, I have this duo lash glue. I don't have that much of it. I only use it for like rhinestone application. I could do some rhinestones. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. But these are half lashes, so I think that's gonna be easier for me because I always struggle with my inner corners. And since these will not have any inner corner, because you're only supposed to put them on the like the end of your lashes, we might actually have a fun application today, because I genuinely, inner corners are the death of me. Is this how you're supposed to put it? Oh, that's gonna be a cute little lash. Okay, let me get the glue. I mean, there's quite a lot of glue on it already from the packaging, but we're gonna put on some glue. And just a little bit. This one is one of those that's like blue, and then when it dries down, it becomes transparent. So let me actually let that dry a bit, and I'm gonna put just a little bit over here. Because I've heard that that can help if you struggle with making your lashes actually stay on. To be honest, it's the evening, like it's like 5 or something in the evening, so I'm probably not really gonna wear this for that long. But you know, I still want to test this, because if this would work, I might actually use them once in a while for these like get ready with me style videos. Okay, is it drying up? Yeah, it's just a hint of blue, so let's wait a little bit longer. Yeah, I think now it's quite dry. Oh no. Okay, I need another mirror as well. I need to like really see what's happening, and it's pretty hard. I never know how to actually like position my hands with this. The worst part is I've seen so many tutorials, like I've genuinely watched so many tutorials, and yet I still don't know how to apply this. Okay, no, now it's too far down. Okay. Genuinely don't know how people do this. I'm like lost, struggling here. I feel like I have like really strange shape of my lash line. Like here it's really straight down, but here it's super like round. How are you supposed to actually attach this? Can someone explain? Like every single time I see people do this, it looks so easy. And then when I try to do this, it's like nearly impossible. Like, do other people know something that I don't know? Is there some kind of mystical way of doing it? Oh, wait. Huh? See, this kind of looks like a normal lash. It looks human-like. Almost. Right? I mean, I can see the lash. Like, it's in my vision, for sure. But at least it looks normal. Oh, this is so cute. It's a cute little lash. Okay, if I'll ever figure out how to actually apply these, like, professionally, I might wear this a little bit more often. But that's the thing. This is one of those things that I feel like you only get better at it by actually using it. But I don't get the time to, like, practice this because, like, I only pretty much have the weekends. Because during the work week, I'm just at work and I have to get up really early on in the morning. And I'm not gonna be trying to, like, apply lashes at 5 in the morning. That's just not happening. I already do quite a lot in the morning. Like, I do a full makeup look every single day. So yeah, lashes, nope. It's the same reason why I don't wear foundation on a daily basis. It's just too much work. It takes too long. It's too unpredictable. You never know if it's not gonna look like complete shit. So yeah, nope. Okay, oh wait, I have to let it dry. I always feel like I need opposite hand for it, but like I can't apply it with this hand on this eye because then I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't have, I don't know. It feels like it's obscuring my vision, but then when I use the other hand, it also feels like I can't really bend it in the right way. I need like third hand just to make this work. Hello, can you try? Did I do it on the first try? Shut up. I didn't curl my lashes, by the way, because I wasn't really counting on the fact that I'm gonna be using this. I was just kind of, you know, talking about this as if it's ever gonna get used, and then I actually did it. I'm surprising myself. But like it looks quite nice, right? Can you even see me now? That's good. That's the best lash application that I've ever had in my entire life. This is just that like one-off situation. Now it's gonna give me like full sense of security, and then next time I'm gonna try to do this, I'm gonna have like one lash over here and one over here. I can already see that. Okay, you know what? This is really nice. I think that's exactly what I need. Like, I need these half lashes. I don't think my eyes are suited for full lash. Or my hands aren't suited for full lash. I'm gonna use this Catrice Glam Dual Volume Mascara on my bottom lashes and a little bit on the top lashes just to kind of connect this whole thing together. Just a little bit, right? But I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more seamless. Okay, this is really pretty. Once I learn how to actually wear these, this will be fun. This is really nice. Guys, I think I know how to use these. Okay, highlighter. I've already mentioned I'm gonna use the On Top of the World and the shade Over the Moon. That's so cute. By the way, I have these. I bought the new earrings. And they're just like a little black button. I just thought that they would be perfect for Halloween. I don't know if I'm ever gonna like actually do a look inspired by these. But I just thought that they could be really fun to wear. I've actually worn them the entire day. Okay, lips. I'm gonna have to do something with lips. And I wanna have like a purple maybe. Ooh, or what about this one? This could be also cute. This is from the... How is this collection called? It's from Cosmic Beauty and it's Sinister, the Sinister collection, and this one is in the shade Nancy, and it's this deep kind of plummy berry shade. So I think I'm gonna use this. Let me get any sort of lip liner. Maybe this brownie one, the Essence 8 Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner in the shade 11 Chestnut Perfection. I think that could work. I love doing this so that I know, like, if I smoosh my lips together, I want to know where the lipstick will touch so that I can kind of precise the shape. Because my lips are uneven, so I need to do this to actually see, because there's really no point in drawing on perfect lips with your lip liner and then putting on lipstick, smushing your lips together and finding out that the entire shape is incorrect. And that does happen to me a lot. I truly am so jealous of people who can do their lip liner blindfolded. Okay, something like this. They're never super even, and I'm kind of okay with that, as long as it's kind of even. And then the shade Nancy. It's such a dark shade, and I absolutely love it. They're getting a little dry. Okay, I think this is for the lipstick. I always kind of like blend it with my fingers, especially around the like outer corners, because I just, again, uneven lips and it just gets really messy. Also, usually lipstick pulls up around my outer corners and then I just look like a clown, so I like to blend it out with my fingers to kind of smudge it a little bit. I'm gonna find some rhinestones. I hope I have some, but I used to. Okay, so the only ones that I found are these ColourPop ones. The Crystal Face Jewel bag, which most of them are already gone because I've used them a lot, but we're just gonna have fun with them today. Because I feel like it's missing something. So let me get the glue, my little this thing, and what are we gonna do? So I think it's gonna be very much just like kind of a couple little dots. So one here, one here, one here, maybe one like right here, one here. We'll see. Then we're gonna add, so maybe some of the bluey light ones. I don't know. This is gonna be pretty much just like vibes only. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Do you see this? This is so pretty. I love this look. I absolutely, absolutely adore these little rhinestones. I feel like every single time I use them, my makeup just turns turns out so pretty. So yeah, this is the last, this is the final look. Let me know what you think. I think it looks very much like witchy. Maybe not so spooky, but definitely witchy. And yeah, I just, like, in case you don't like dark, spooky Halloween looks, definitely try this. It's so much fun, and it was really easy to do. Like, I feel like this looks really hard because it looks like there's a lot of blending, but it's just little lines. It's like squiggly lines. You don't really have to, like with these, I don't even think anyone would notice if it would be a little bit more uneven, because it's not like very geometrical, let's just say. I love these bottom ones. Like, it kind of looks like a little butterfly in a way. I adore this look. So anyways, guys, let me know what you thought about this, what you think about this look. Definitely leave your suggestions down below on like the next theme that I should try to tackle. And I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll be super happy to see you tomorrow with another one. So have a great day, and bye.